What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your baby J Jack in the building. Got my baby Jeff in the building. Trying to make sure everything going good. What's up with you, bro?
Man, just chilling, man, on this good Sunday. But we about to start the work week, so you know how that go.
Oh yeah. It's that time. So, um, man, we appreciate anybody. I just hit the go live. So if you're seeing us on Instagram, you can leave your comments too. It's not going to show on the section, so I might not be able to see it unless I'm going back and forth. So it's streaming on multiple platforms. Uh, like bro said, it's time to get to work. So we got work tomorrow, but right now we just gonna work and have a little fun. I guess you could say however you want to say it. So,
For sure.
uh, yeah, bro. So while we had our little break, so what you had going on, bro? Besides the sports, you know what I mean? Is it relaxing, chilling, work, just you
Man,
know.
yeah, just work, community work, you know what I'm saying? Getting in time with the family, man. Took a couple trips, man, just to kind of, you know, you want your kids to have a little summer, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
experience something during the summer. So,
yeah.
took a couple trips, man, and just kind of took it easy.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Well, you went to what kind of spots you went to?
Well, we went to our biggest trip was probably Chicago. We went to Chicago, man, for a
Chicago.
few days.
Yeah.
Man, it was, you know, I love Chicago personally, so but my kids hadn't been, so we took them and man, just had a good time in Chicago. There's so much to do in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like I swear, like I've been over a dozen times, and you do something different every time. Like it's so
Every time.
much to do. So man, just having a good time with the kids, man. Took them on a little boat tour, man, and you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff, man. It was a good time.
Yeah, that's. I ain't been to Chicago like that. I done drove through there. I probably need to hit that. I just that's one spot I ain't been to. I went to Missouri and St. Louis, and I've been all over the states, like in a straight little path, like almost up to Michigan. Sometimes stopping here and there. I usually go right through Chicago. Especially certain suburbs. You just gotta make sure you go through certain areas, though. Like,
Man, that's hey, that's Chicago though. But I mean, even that, man. I mean, 'cause my parents be like, "Oh my God, y'all going to Chicago?" And it's like Mama, like the bad parts, like Chicago was so big. It's like what the second biggest city, third biggest city in the country. Like
yeah,
you got to go to that area on purpose. Like if you go
yeah.
over
But see
there,
that
over there, you
that's the
going over there.
crazy. But see, that's the crazy thing about Chicago is like that's like the heart of gang banging. I ain't talking about just black and like GDs and white
Oh
fluid. No,
no,
I'm
you
talking
got
about
Latino gang.
racial.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm talking about racial. I'm talking about the white people. They keep you out their areas. Yeah, it's like that's just like all levels of banging in Chicago. It's like you hit certain areas and they like, oh, you black? Oh shit. And you're like, oh shit. No, oh, you got your hat to the side? Oh shit. Let me get a
yeah. No,
It's
we
like
we generally.
every time.
Yeah, no doubt. No, we generally stay, you know what I'm saying, either downtown or, you know what I'm saying, out by the airport, you know what I'm saying. It's some suburbs in between, it's Oak Parks and stuff like that. That
Yeah. I
you'd be
got
all
you.
right. So
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
but
Yeah.
but
Hey.
no, Chicago just is man, me personally, I just think it's one of them gems like right in the Midwest that I don't think gets enough credit for what it is. Like, what I'm saying, it got,
Yeah.
probably the best, what I'm saying, architecture as far as the
Mhm.
downtown, probably in the country. Man, then you add that to the beachfront, Lake Michigan, like it's just
It's a
amazing, and
lot.
what I'm saying, bunch of restaurants, man. I'm a foodie, man, so wherever I go, what I'm
Gotta
saying, me
eat.
and my wife, we just
Yeah.
foodies, you know what I'm saying. So no, we go to Vegas or wherever we go, you know what I'm saying. Like it's food is the itinerary mostly. So
Oh yeah, no
yeah,
doubt. I definitely always want to try different food just to see because mostly you're gonna have some local that ain't nationwide you ain't probably heard of yet. So you know what I mean. That's definitely dope to just go and see who got what. You know what I mean. Just like damn, I ain't heard about this, and or you can hear it before it go nationally or something like that.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. Man,
Yeah.
it's like that. Man, we hit. And I'm a fan of. I don't know if anybody watched Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives. Like that show. Well, I think it's on. I forget what channel that is. but it showcased a lot of restaurants. You know what I'm saying? And so
Mm-hmm.
I watched that show. So you know what I'm saying? I'll be checking them off. Like, okay, yep. When I go there, I'm gonna go. So it's
Yeah, yeah,
so many in Chicago, man. Chicago's like a foodie town.
man.
You know what I'm
Only
saying? It's
thing,
amazing.
only thing we don't like them for is they sports.
That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? The only place I don't go is to the United Center because I don't want to see that
Yeah,
statue. So
none of that. No Bulls,
nah,
no Jordan. You know, I might entertain the GOAT debate here and there. I stopped a little while ago, but you know, I don't like Jordan like that. You know what I mean? I ain't like him when he was going against us. I definitely don't like the Cubs. Don't like the White Sox. I don't
man,
like the Blackhawks. I don't know who else. The Chicago
the
Islanders, they
Cubs,
got one.
the Cubs,
Yeah, the Cubs, and definitely don't like the Bears.
right?
The Cubs, they got two. They got the Chicago Cubs baseball and the Chicago Cubs in football. Shout out to Hashim Kelly though.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
yeah,
doubt, man. Yeah, that's one thing I haven't even done in Chicago is any type of sports. Maybe that's something I'll probably put on the checklist, man. You know, go when the Lions come to town or something. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Might
But
have to go check. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Shout out to Sports Talk Texas too. Salute to you. I see you, Dre B, Mr. Dre B. You know what I mean? Y'all catch Sports Talk Texas. You know what I mean? Go to the group page and Facebook. Um, check him out. You know what I mean? Go watch some the older previous episodes. See how the flavor land. Salute to you. You know, Sports Talk Texas, Win Life Talk, Let's Rap. Who we got? The Cap Talk Live. You know what I mean? Thawed News, the whole Thawed Magazine network. You know what I mean? So, Women of Purpose podcast. So we got quite a few of them jumping off that's gonna be coming back in. You know, everybody got to get their breaks. We can't go just crazy with this shit. Even though a lot of us don't mind, but I needed a break.
no doubt.
Yeah. So, and if you do get a chance too, if y'all don't got that issue, go and cop that issue too. Shout out to HBK Boom. You know what I mean? Everybody on there. You got Big Beaker Baby, Dick Dickerson, Freezer Boy. You know what I'm saying? Michael McDowell, Derek McKinney, Loud Music. You know what I mean? Y'all go check that out. So the magazine is real. You know what I mean? I'm working on the next issue. It should be coming out in a minute. So y'all go peep that out. We're trying to push that too. As far as that's the name of the game, Thawed Magazine. So it is real. Go check out thawedmagazine.com. Of course, you rocking with Sports Talk right now. Salute to everybody in the group. Much love to you. Everybody, even if you're mad at me for trolling or you don't like me because of whatever, salute to you for sure. I still appreciate you. I don't care about how anybody feel about me not liking your team. You know what I mean? I still got love for you. Salute to you. You just got a whack ass team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, but salute to you just personally, man. I got love for y'all. If y'all ain't got love, it's all good. Keep moving. But it's all good. I ain't got no hate in my heart for none of the members. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that beef all day, argue all day. You know what I mean? What is it? We hit 13 years in the group. Uh back in like a couple days, about 2 weeks ago. So salute, man. We've been keeping it going and it's still moving. We got even other groups just like us. You know what I mean? They come from our members. Them broke out and did other groups. We got sports talk, boxing. Um, Shout out to the real lunchtime hoopers and lunchtime hoopers. You know they got a little beef going. You know they still They still was members of Sports Talk before they branched off and did their own things. So we got a lot of members that done did their own things that came from Sports Talk over these years. So salute to everybody that's breaking off and doing their own thing too. Ain't no love lost. It's all love. Still members.
For sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna get on off into this sports. We just been talking the talk right now. But first off, salute to anybody watching. We got quite a few people watching right now. Quite a few people done popped in, popped out. However you doing, we appreciate you. Whether you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on Twitter. I gotta check there's so many platforms. I gotta go in here check and see. But salute to everybody wherever you're watching from. Salute to you. It's on thawedmagazine.com. We appreciate y'all because we're gonna do it whether it's one or 100 or 1,000. But if it's more than one, man, like, that's nothing but love. So if you get a chance, share it too. You know,
For sure, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So, but we're gonna get on off into the sports game right now. I mean, what's what's more of something you want to talk about as far as the sports? You want to go ahead and get into our Lions? You want to talk about the Olympics? Um, WNBA. You know, it's quite a big game of sports going on right now. It ain't heated up yet, but you got some good things going. Even baseball, the Tigers doing they kind of batting 500 almost. They looking not as bad as they was. You know, it's a lot of sports going on.
Yeah,
What's something you want to jump
man,
into?
it really is, man. But I'll be honest. College football is right here for me.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
right.
I wouldn't. We ain't got to do that now. I
in
ain't say them for a reason,
in
man.
general, I'm saying, in general, I'm saying, it's right here. I'm saying,
Yeah,
start. Well, actually, I think it started this week. It's Florida State lost. Shout out to
yeah.
Georgia
Week
Tech.
zero. Yeah,
Knocked them off real quick. Florida State was, these early season rankings. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because Florida State was ranked number 10. Georgia Tech was like, okay.
yeah. They ain't got
Knock
to worry about next year. They ain't got to worry about what happened last year. It's already a wrap.
no doubt, right off the top.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty interesting because, old boy, DJ, I forget well, I can't even say his last
DJ,
name.
you relate? Yeah,
State. Uh, yeah, and he went to Florida State. His third team. Like I don't know what the hype is, man. Like dude just can't throw consistently. You know what I'm saying? And Florida State had
they
a lot
love
of hype coming
athletic.
into the season. Like
Yeah,
they was finna really do something with him. And I just I don't see it. You load the box with him, and you know what I'm saying. You get what you get.
yeah. It's kind of like what you call the athletic era. All you gotta do is be athletic, and it's gonna be like a great vibe around you. You know what I mean? Even if you, like you said, even if you can't read a defense and you can't, do this or that, they love that you're athletic. So same thing with basketball. They don't care if you play defense, as long as you're athletic and maybe can dunk on somebody. They don't care if you give up 30 points. Or they don't care if your fundamentals ain't there all the way. It's athletic. They want to see athletic. That's what sells right now.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be. But I mean, you see what happens. You know what I'm saying? You go up against a formidable opponent that what I'm saying, like, hey, he athletic, he can run, he can throw the ball 70 yards, but that 10-yard out is a killer.
Man.
Can't
And them
even
the
throw.
ga- and them the ones that you call we consider winning plays. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Them winning plays is you always need that guy to make winning plays. That was another thing about I want to say about the Olympics. They talking about Jason Tatum and a lot of things, and sometimes you did need. I didn't like how Kurt did Tatum. You know what I mean? But he was trying to. I could see what he was trying to do in a way by playing the other guy, the other Celtic. He was more of a grinder. I forgot. I can't think of his name right now. Williams. I can't think of his name, but he was more of a grinder. You know what I mean? Somebody that can make those tough plays, and you can't have like five superstars. Everybody want to score 30, but ain't nobody ready to grind and do the dirty work.
yeah, I feel you on that. I didn't like none of how the narrative around Tatum and how what I'm saying, like he ain't no dog or he this and that. It's like
Yeah, I
nah,
ain't like that.
like that ain't and the thing is, what I'm saying, you got evidence from the previous Olympics. When Pop was the coach, he was a leading scorer. So what does that
Hmm.
say? You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
I hated that narrative, you know what I'm saying? Like and they just came off a championship and that's another team we hate. We hate Boston. I don't like them
Yeah,
getting
I don't
another.
like them, but yeah, but like you say, we might not like the team, but we can say what's real about it. You know what I mean? And that's just like what you said. I think they did kind of kill his confidence. So you seen memes or you seen things that went viral of him shooting shots that hit the backboard or it's like they try to make a joke out of him when what I mean. It's like his mind wasn't in it, man. It's like they didn't treat him like a superstar. So I think he checked out.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? I think he checked out, but You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be hell for this upcoming season. Because when he
Is he
check
gonna
back
check back
in,
in?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like their team ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? If anything, they probably got better. So you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be right back. Like,
Yeah,
gonna be right back.
I wouldn't want to
Gonna be on a
see
revenge tour at this point.
anybody that was on the Olympics, especially Golden State, Coach Kerr, when he played the Celtics. Just be careful, cause I think Tatum gonna want to try to. I'm hoping he get that dog in him and want to put that dagger in you. You know what I mean, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie. As a basketball player, I'm hoping he say, "Okay, I remember how you did me."
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. No doubt. Sure, I ain't even no betting man, but I'm gonna be looking at that line like, what it look like for him scoring 40 plus. Like, put this
Yeah,
couple of dollars on that real quick.
yeah. And if I was the Celtics, I might even call it the revenge tour. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Just because I'm like, I'm gonna hype my guy up. Like, yeah, this is my guy. Y'all try to do him bad, bro. Play the Lakers, bro. I want you 45. Bro, you
right. I
play
mean,
Golden State, I want 45. Bro, you play Minnesota Timberwolves, I want you yamming on Anthony Nick. I want
yeah,
you on. That was your team USA, but right now, bro, show them what it is.
no doubt. I mean, you did him like that. You didn't even put Jaylen Brown on the team. You know, like they should be like they
Bro,
will go off.
man, and I don't really be up for basketball season, but I would definitely start getting up a little bit more. You know what I mean? It hurt for my Pistons not helping be up for it, but just some kind of storyline like that, I would definitely. And I can't stand the Celtics, but I kind of almost would be like, "Good job, my dude."
Sir, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna switch some gears, go, because this is gonna be mostly about the Lions. You already know the season about to come. You know what I mean? What we got preseason done, I think it is. So the next game is what, in 2 weeks
Yeah,
against
yep,
the Rams. So we're
yep.
getting ready for the Rams. So plenty of Lions Nation out there. If you're out there, salute to you. Share this post. You know what I mean? Let's talk some Lions football. Because there's definitely a lot to talk about. And I know a lot of people who there was a lot of angst, I say, around Lions Nation because of Sports Illustrated and the cover and everything. But I look at it like this is, we ain't never been picked to be in the Super Bowl. So what do it matter?
Yeah, man. I mean, it didn't. Normally, I ain't a fan of of Sports Illustrated covers for my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even like an individual player. You know what I'm saying? Like don't put my best player on there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
sometimes it can be a curse. You know what I'm saying? Well, pop a ACL or something. But
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, you know, no, I feel like it's more validation than anything. It's like
Yeah.
people seeing like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really put a team together. They was a half away from the Super Bowl. They ain't do nothing but get better. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's kind of a good bet. I mean, Green Bay got better, and
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
I guess we could talk. Chicago,
The
I guess,
Bears.
better.
They got to be like third, I guess. I don't know the Vikings. I don't really think the Vikings got any better. So
Nah, it helped
it's
that
yeah,
JJ got hurt either. So yeah, that's
yeah,
but yeah, no, I think we can embrace it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Uh,
yeah.
it's Detroit versus everybody. We know what it is. So
Hmm. Yeah.
go
I
embrace it.
definitely agree, and I agree with you, and I like the fact, you know what I mean, it is just like when they played the Steelers. You know what I mean, they second and third units. They all playing hungry too. You can see it's lesser talent, I guess you could say, but you see they still playing aggressive. They playing hungry. Hendon Hooker looked it good. He didn't start out good. They was getting killed early, but again, they was playing against the Steelers' first team defense and first team offense. So you gotta take that with a grain of salt, a grain of, what I'm saying. You just gotta look at how it was. But I think the depth of it, you gotta realize. A lot of people had to realize it, that the Lions rested like 40 something players. They
Yeah,
didn't play 40 something, play like 43, 45, somewhere in that range. And the Steelers was playing their first and second units. First and, they was playing their dogs. They played Russell, they played Fields. You know what I mean? They didn't play TJ Watt or nothing like that, but they played most of their big dogs. And they lost.
Yeah,
So that's big to me in the depth format. You know what I mean? It's a lot of we're in that kind of position right now that a lot of good players other teams going to be looking for what we used to do.
for sure. And Pittsburgh got some other issues. They needed to play. They got a whole quarterback controversy. They got so they got some
Yeah,
issues. So
yeah,
they was looking for some confidence or something. What I'm saying? So
yeah,
we
yeah,
trying to build our depth to see who gonna make the team. Like we on a whole
hmm
another thing.
yeah.
So
And that was another thing because I think they was wanting Russell Wilson. I don't think they had scored in the preseason or something like that. They hadn't scored an offensive touchdown, so they really wanted to get that touchdown and get. So they got a different, like you say, they in a whole different mode than we in. So they needed to play their first and second stringers. So I kind of like the depth. What you think probably is like if you had a weakness that we had, you know what I'm saying, just being non-biased and just said a weakness that maybe a team might try to pick on or they might look and see what's the weakness you would say the Lions got?
man, it's honestly it's hard to say we have one. I what I'm saying, I was watching our games, kind of looking like,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like, okay, well, let me see if the secondary got a little better. What I'm saying, they seem to show better. I'm looking at the linebackers. That was another one. Like, like, and we got players popping there. It's like, so it's like, like I,
Yeah, yeah.
all the years I've been a Lions fan, like, what I'm saying, we have picked the team apart, man. Like, dang, what I'm saying, we gotta get this, and
You
gotta
gotta
get
get
that.
that.
Now, position like, like, I'll
Yeah.
be splitting hairs at this point. Like, man, I guess we can get another fullback. So, like,
look, look,
and even
put
that
another
would pop.
kicker
Like,
competition.
yeah, the old boy from Utah. What's his name? I forget his name, but I think he's running back from Utah or
Oh,
fullback.
yeah, Sion Vake.
Yeah, he been popping. So like,
Hmm.
I really ain't
Jamar
got no
Jefferson.
plan.
Yeah.
It's
I
like my fingers are just crossed. Like, okay, can we stay healthy?
Fingers.
Stay
That's
healthy.
it.
That's all I be on. Like,
Hmm.
just can we stay healthy? Because I feel like if we healthy, we moderately healthy. I mean, you're gonna have some injuries. It's football.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if we can manage it, what I'm saying, somewhat, man, let's get it. That's how I
yeah,
feel.
yeah. Let's get on right, and let's get the ride. Let's get it popping. I seen they activated DJ Reader today. I think it was
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's definitely, I like Broderick Martin. He been coming up. You know what I mean. So our D line is like, with Levi on, with Zuko having a better year, back doing good. You know what I mean? Lean McNeil, Beaston, of course, Aiden going Aiden. They say Marcus Davenport been giving Decker Hill. You know what I mean? So when you add all up, my only weakness is kind of hard. It's hard for a team to pick on that weakness that I see is a big body X receiver. You know what I mean? That's kind of the only thing that I'd be like, if he make a if he if Cole, I say if Brad really see like mid season before the trade deadline that we in that type of position to do some damage, like we expected to do, I can see him making a trade to go and get a big body receiver. And if he get one, he get a big body receiver. Cause we hoping for DPJ and Doris, or I think it's what Fountain, Maurice Alexander. That's
yeah.
a couple of cats that's some big body receivers. He kind of hoping for them, but they don't look like they panning out the way they hoping. So if he sees somebody on that wire, it could be problems. Now, I ain't gonna say we get somebody like CD Lamb or somebody with Dallas Cowboys. I know y'all don't want him, but it don't look like. But if we do see that big bodied X receiver, that's a like something not even 70% of Calvin Johnson, but just if he close, oh, it could be hell for him because when you look at it, it's hard to break down the Lions and say where they really bad at. Besides depth, maybe in some positions.
That's it, man. Um, yeah, I don't see much to that I can really pick at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even, you know, with the receivers, man, I just feel like, you know, we have the OC that just kind of make it work. Like he just
Mm-hmm.
be popping cats open. So I mean, between you know what I'm saying, of course, the buzz has been that Williams has ascended. You know what I'm saying? So
It was Isaiah.
it, no, Williams from Bama, the receiver.
Oh, Jameson.
James,
J-Mo, yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
been they've been saying he's basically been ascending. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really looking like himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna make a huge difference by itself.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Yeah.
with everybody else working underneath, you know what I'm saying, the tight ends and the backs and you know what I'm saying. Of course, got Jameer Gibbs and you know what I'm saying. It's like Montgomery is a forgotten man, you know what I'm saying. Like, but he
Mm-hmm.
there, you know what I'm saying. Like he probably feel
Yeah.
like, hey, I gotta reestablish, let Muggs know I'm still here. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just a lot of good energy, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
and then
yeah. Yeah.
just the culture of the team, you know what I'm saying. You just see that culture that
Mm-hmm.
they have built, like it's just you know what I'm saying, it's just right, it's there, you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, and that's what I love about the like you say when you speak on the culture. That's what I like about it is that the cats that they grooming and developing, and you know what I mean, they coming in and they kind of taking the culture, grabbing them too. You know what I mean? We used to have such a bad culture that you can bring a good player in and shit, he terrible in about 2 months he looked terrible too, and it's like damn, you know what I'm saying? Like why we get him? Well, shit, the culture destroyed him. You know what I
Right.
mean? Now you can take a chance on a cat like Manu, what's his name, the left tackle. And he looked decent in the preseason game. He a big man, 6'7", 6'8", 350 pounds, but he was raw. But you putting him in the culture and you getting him and he talking to Taylor Decker and he talking to Penny Sewell and he talking to Ragnar and Zeitler and you know what's his name from Michigan,
uh
Glasgow.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? And you know that culture and everything start to rub on off on him, and it's like you might see it like 2 years from now and be like, damn, who is that? You know what I mean? Like instead of destroying a good player with good potential, it's kind of bringing them up. So eventually somebody go down, we start to see how other teams was. Where it was like, damn, the Patriots back in their heydays, and you'd be like, damn, who the fuck was that? They just brung a cat in off the bench, and he just showing out. You know what I mean? So when you got that culture, you seeing them guys develop. Like you see the like Jamar Jefferson, and he kicking it with Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery. You know what I mean? And it's like you can just see them his mentality, and he getting better each preseason game. And it's like, okay, give him another year, and maybe he might be a guy that look for in the regular season. So you getting to see like that lower, how they say, lower tier of players, the lower of their roster, they start to grow because of the culture is so strong and the people they talking to and the knowledge being presented and everything being shared and now you seeing cats that you like, man, they drafted him in the fifth, sixth round or he was undrafted and now they are, you know what I'm saying? So man, that culture is real strong in helping develop players that we ain't seeing get time right now that we might not feel good, but eventually we might see them being good.
yeah, man. That's beautiful thing about the culture, man. You know, so that's what makes me excited. You know what I'm saying? It makes me not
Mm,
really see a lot of weaknesses. Like, you know what I'm saying? There might be one or two, I don't know. But
yeah,
it's hard
yeah,
to see without just, like I said, splitting hairs, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just ready for him to make it happen. I mean, Brad Holmes and locked up pretty much our core. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All the cats got contracts. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Quarterback got contract. You know what I'm saying? Amon Ross got a contract. Like he done locked them up. It's like he ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? Feeling left out or feeling unappreciated. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like,
That's
it's
big.
you got cats like Ayuk in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? It's going through the whole locker room. You know what I'm saying? You got something like that going on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just weighing on the team. You know what I'm saying? They like, dang, wish they take care of that.
Hmm.
Wish they do something or trade them or whatever they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Get
just
him up out of here.
like a cloud over the
Yeah.
team. Like we ain't got none of that. Like none of
Yeah.
that. It's just all positive. People just like man, like shoot, like it's Super Bowl or bust. Like cats just ready to go. So shit,
Mhm.
I'm just riding with it at this point.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with you on that because even with Dallas, they got the same thing with CD Lamb and that whole circus they got. So it becomes distracting to the team when they get into the season. I mean, they try to turn it off, but it's still distractions. We had them distractions before. We know how it was. So to see it now that we ain't gotta go through that, we ain't gotta worry about it. Is if they are they gonna keep Amon Ra or not, or if and then he gonna play like it. He probably gonna play pissed off. He gonna probably if you at work and you at a regular job, you already know it. You hear your coworker, he talking about he makes so and so, and you like, man, shit, I trained you and I got you doing. Oh, this some bullshit.
No doubt. That's a whole mess down there though. Like what I'm saying, like CD Lamb is just the latest thing, but I mean we've been
Yeah.
through that as Lions fans, or what I'm saying.
Mhm.
A lot of the Dallas people are starting to get on Jerry Jones. What I'm saying, like we used to be on the Ford family all the time. Like man, like
Yeah.
support the team. What I'm saying, go away. What I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a lot of them are starting to want him out of there. Like man, you had your time. What I'm saying, and I think they like man. Get this dude up out of here. Like he ain't paying nobody. He ain't trying to do nothing. You know.
Yeah.
So that's a whole thing. For me personally, I don't even think it's so much CD Lamb. I think they got to. I'm not a Dak fan personally. I don't think they'll ever win with him. That's just me.
Uh,
I'm saying,
I
and I
feel you.
say that to Dallas fans, and they be pissed. Like, God, what you mean? It's like
Yeah.
Dak
Yeah.
the man. Like, okay, like you see, Jerry don't want to pay him really. So, he
Yeah.
feel like he got to, but
Hmm.
man,
Yep. That's why I told him I love Jerry Jones.
no doubt.
Salute, Jerry. Salute,
No
Jerry.
doubt. You ran
Keep
off
doing
your
your
best
thing.
coach. You running off your best player. Salute.
Yeah. Go find you another Quincy Carter. Yeah.
They think they got
Hey.
one. They just like, oh man, Trey Lance gonna be good. Like, okay,
That sound real familiar.
okay.
Yeah. Real familiar. We had a
Uh-huh.
lot of those. We had a lot of those. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna be the next. Okay, yeah. The culture destroyed him too.
Man,
Yeah. Yeah. So, hey, salute to everybody watching on multiple platforms. We appreciate you, whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Oh, man, it's a lot of them. Whatever you're watching there, we appreciate y'all. Salute to the comments. Michael Evans said, yo, salute to you, bro. You know what I mean? Salute Kevin Humes. He say, fellas, 100.
what
Salute
up,
to you,
Kev?
bro. Yeah, Lions Nation. You
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? So appreciate anybody checking us out, watching us. We just talking some sports right now. We kicked it about some of the Olympics. We did not talk about break dancing or ray gun or none of that. So we gonna leave that alone. We ain't gonna touch that subject. So, but we talked about some other things, Jason Tatum. So you can rewind this at any point in time and go and peep out whatever we talked about. But again, appreciate y'all for checking us out however you watching, wherever you watching, if you're just hitting the speaker, listening, whatever you're doing, salute to you because you didn't have to rock with us and you did. So you rocking with us or we rocking with you. Salute to you. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. So we talked about the Detroit Lions and we got a little in depth with the team itself. So we're gonna talk about a little bit about the division. You know, you feeding into the hype of how they trying to hype all the other teams up to try to bring the Lions down. What do you feel? How do you feel about the Bears, the Packers, the Vikings? I know everybody riding the Caleb Williams thing, and they feel like he gonna look like this and he gonna do this. He's still a rookie. They do got three awesome wide receivers though, so that's gonna be a problem. But what do you feel or who do you feel the biggest threat to the Lions, or who do you feel is gonna be right there in the end?
I think I think it's Green Bay. You know what I'm saying. I think historically, what I'm saying, that's who it's, and I think they looked the part. And so, you know what I'm saying, I expect them to be up there with us, you know what I'm saying, battling. Bears, you know, I guess it ain't hard to say that they might be a little better. You know what I'm saying? I guess it can't be much worse. So they're a little
True.
better. They're a little younger.
Yeah.
They're a little flashier with, you know what I'm saying? They got some new toys, you know what I'm saying? They got a little, you know, got Caleb at, you know, the you know what I'm saying, the bargain basement Mahomes, I guess, you know what I'm saying? You know, the great value
Tell them
Mahomes.
how you feel, bro. Tell them how you feel.
So, you know, and you know, they drafted some receivers and you know what I'm saying, like, you know, they like the flashy car, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we play on grass and we play in the snow and we play in the rain and we in the Midwest, so
Yeah, you gotta
everybody
make it.
dome. So hey, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll see. You know, I want to say they picked up Swift as running back. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, they like they like Corvette. You know what I'm saying? It's nice and shiny. And, you know what I'm saying?
Window,
Fast. You know what I'm saying?
window
But
shopping.
yeah, but you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? We ain't in LA. Like they gotta play in the elements. You
Yeah.
know, we gotta, you know, and we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. You know, Minnesota, I don't think is much to speak of. I think they still trying to build. So I think they kind of
I don't know
just
if they real build. I don't know if they rebuilding or destroying or retooling or starting over or in the middle or what they at. I don't even know.
yeah, it's hard to say. I do think their defense is decent, but I don't know what they are on offense. You know, obviously they got Jefferson and what
Yeah,
else? You know,
yeah,
guess we'll see. But nah, no, for me it's Green Bay. I think, you know what I'm saying, we gotta deal with them.
yeah. That's what old age Wilson stated too in the comments. He said Green Bay. Anybody else, you think somebody different, type that in, leave that comment. Just say Green Bay. I feel Green Bay too. Uh, I I feel like Green Bay was on like a tier or two below us until they played in the wild card or whatever last year against the Cowboys and then the 49ers. And I was like, oh shit. I was
Yeah,
like, I was thinking in my head though, I was like, God damn, why they can't get at least 10 years of bad game, bad team, bro? Why they gotta pop back up so quick?
man. It's funny how that worked, man. It was looking that way for a minute. They was dogging the quarterback like I don't think he the one. It's like a light bulb came on,
Yeah.
and now he looked like damn,
God.
like he damn near could go to the Pro Bowl. Like what? Like it just clicked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some bullshit. I ain't lying. And then they just paid him good money. So he ain't feeling problem. He even know he there. He can just work and learn.
Man, and you know what I'm saying. So you know they there. You know what I'm saying. They right there. So you
Yeah.
know we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying. You know they right there with us. I don't think they. You know we ain't scared of them. You know what I'm saying. We
Nah.
can beat them. You know what I'm saying. We have beat them. So
Mhm.
it ain't that. But you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like we notice. We see y'all.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
cheesehead.
see him. Because I think the only thing I think the Lions got him in almost every position except wide receiver. And I knew when they drafted all them wide receivers, it was like, damn, they getting ready to be like high powered arsenal. You know what I mean? I already knew it. I was like, they got my guy from Michigan State. You know what I mean? And they start getting guys. I think they had like, damn, I want to say they drafted like 12 people last year. Like they've been just drafting. They like they giving them more players than they supposed to have or something. I don't know how many players they drafted last year, bro. They drafted like 12 players. I'm like, wait a minute, bro.
You know, that was the Aaron Rodgers effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cats
yeah,
got a bunch of picks from that, and then you know you lose a player like Aaron Rodgers, they give you supplemental picks. You know what I'm saying? So they just kind of loaded them up. Like, you
yeah,
know, I guess we'll help y'all out a little bit since y'all lost. You know, y'all lost the legend.
yeah, yeah.
kind of what helped them.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one reason, like you said, like they got a they almost had like damn near the same type of package or same type of resurgence that we had. You know what I mean? As Lions, just in a different form, but they did get like quite a bit, like you said, from Aaron Rodgers, just like we got quite a bit from Matt Stafford.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They help us to get us right. You know what I mean? So I just wish they could have had 2 more years of being the fourth place team in that mug.
Man, hey, yeah, we was hoping, but that, that didn't quite
Yeah,
happen.
it didn't happen. So it's gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? I think um depending on the Bears, it's possible to see 3 teams out that division in the playoffs. You know what I mean? If the Bears do kick off, if Caleb Williams do be like they think he might be, a lot of the national pundits or whatever, you could see 3 teams in the playoffs out of that division alone, which gonna say something. Just considering that just what last year, the year before, the Vikings was the number 1 team out there, and now they done fell to the bottom. You know,
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
NFL, man. NFL stand for not for long. So,
yeah, that's true.
I think it was Bill Parcells that used to say it all the time. Like it's an 8-8 league. You know what I'm saying? So you can go up, you can go down like real quick. Like so.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I like Brad Holmes is that he know it's like he know that. You know what I mean? And that's why he stay on top of the game. It's when you just look at how he built the team and you like you say we talk about strengths and you can roll out offense just that offensive line. You can roll out with Sam Laporta, J-Mo, Amon Ra, David Montgomery, and Jameer Gibbs with Jared Goff. You can roll out with those 11 right there and be like, okay, yeah, but then he ain't stopped. You got Sion Vake, you know what I mean? He took a flight on DPJ. I was hoping DPJ would get it together. You know what I mean? I was really rooting for the guy. But I think that's one thing. Like the cornerback last year for us, I think he's gonna attack that wide receiver position this next year. Um, but you can just look at the way he building and you can appreciate it. You know what I mean? Even when you look at Broderick Martin, you look at Manu, Mahogany, which I don't know what's going on with Mahogany, why he ain't played. But the depth of what he building, he rolling out that second line already. He trying to
Right.
roll that second line out. You know what I mean? He trying to get ready. He ain't resting on. He know he got a lot of cats under 24, 25, 26, but he already trying to, hey, I got to get this second line going. We trying to go for years. You know what I mean? And that's how you go for years. Is you don't just get 11 good starters and then just say, oh well. No, you trying to get their backups. You trying to get they second line. You know what I mean? You trying to get everything rolling. You know, you look at like our defensive line. We can roll our defensive line with Broderick Martin, Aleem McNeil, Levi Onwuzurike, Josh Pascal, James Houston, Aiden Hutchinson, Marcus Davenport. And I still don't think he's satisfied with just, and that's
No.
like 8 guys.
Right. And man, you still what's the cat he took a late flyer on from LSU, the defensive
Oh
line.
yeah, Mickey Wingo.
Yeah, Wingo. Yeah, which is
And he's
you know what I'm
looking
saying.
good too.
Who gets to pluck somebody like that late in the draft? You know what I'm saying? Like, uh,
Yeah,
yeah, in a good position, man. Can't
yeah.
really complain too much. You know, I think it's a lot of options. On the other side of Hutchinson, like man, if Houston come back to what he was, or like you can roll out, some
Mm-hmm.
guys, and that's the name of the game on that side of the ball. Like,
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
keep them
Like,
fresh.
keep them fresh. Like, I take y'all out every couple plays. Like, the offensive line ain't coming out every couple plays. They playing the whole time. So, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You get a fresh, fast end come in, that left tackle gonna be like, whew. Uh, I
Yeah,
want to put a tight end or something over here, chip this dude or something. Like,
exactly.
I'm a little tired. I need a breath, need a little help over here.
Yes,
And,
yep.
they
And
do
then you
that.
bring in power too. Bring in
Yeah,
Pascal, power and speed. Just back and forth, wear them down to fourth quarter.
for sure. For sure.
Hmm Yeah, it's nice. It's lovely right now. As a Lions fan, you got to be kind of excited about the whole thing. It's like the resurgence of the city. Just like it's just a lot of good things going on with it. So, and the football team is one of the main reasons of optimism of how the whole city feel. You know what I mean? It's the whole city, like not just the city, but the whole state is like can't wait for the game to go. On. They amped up. They ain't feeling depressed. They ain't like if we another couple win season, no, they ready. They like, I gotta get my tickets for this game. They trying to get. I see cats is it's kind of bad too. It's good and it's bad. It's always gonna be some bad with the good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the bad things that's going on with the good is that cats been, I guess cats that has long term season ticket holders. Them damn hackers been killing them.
Man.
So Cat, I seen a couple of stories. Cats was waking up and going to check their season tickets that they bought to make sure they're good. And when they went there, it wasn't there.
Damn.
And they checked Ticketmaster and they was being sold. They was being sold. So hackers was getting into their systems and stealing their season tickets and selling them.
Man. Yes, it's a hot ticket. So
It's a high ticket. You gotta damn near put that mug and hold on to it.
right. Yeah. If I was like, man, she would send me my physical tickets. I don't want them online.
I don't want them online.
I'll scan mine at the at the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
technology, they like, man, you can get the app and they on your phone and this and that. Hackers like, yes, easy pickings.
Dog. I read that story. I felt bad for them. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like, but because they amped, they ready. They almost looking at their season tickets like every 2 days, like every day, like, oh, still okay, yeah. They try to live their life and go do something, they be like, oh, oh yeah, it's still there. Then they live their life and they go and be like, hey, where the fuck my ticket went?
Man. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good time. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I mean, I look back at last season like, man, I mean, we did that with not really a good defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was decent up
We was
front,
getting toasted.
and a little bit in the a little bit better at the linebacker position. No, it was average, I guess, but
Yeah.
man, I mean, anybody that had a passing attack was just like, yep, yep. Yeah,
Man.
we can
Bro,
control Hutchinson. Just control Hutchinson, and then hey.
I look at that game because even with the Cowboys fan, we had a little beef going on. We always, but that damn CD Lamb, if he wouldn't have caught, I know I was pissed off at Derek Barnes for a while because he whipped on that sack in the end
Oh,
zone. You know what I mean? But for him to get burnt like that was like, dog, like one play you just get just so I don't know what to say because you can think about was that the worst play or was the 49ers when old boy bounced off his head? We had so much of our worst plays coming from our cornerbacks, it was ridiculous.
yeah. So yeah, if we can, man, I just been telling folks, man, if we just get a modest uptick on defense, man, like just don't get torched.
Let's gonna get to it.
Just make people work for it a little bit more. Get a couple more turnovers, man. Like I think the sky's the limit. You know what I'm
Kind of
saying?
limit and it's almost like an uptick, but I almost feel like they can do real damage just on defense right now because if like you say, the injury thing, we just fought. I know a lot of the cats was going through some minor injuries, but if Terrion Arnold and Carlton Davis get out there and can really do some damage with a Meek Robinson out there, and you know what I mean, and Enos Rakeshaw coming in, and then you throw in the back half, you throw in Brian Branch and Iffy and Kirby Joseph, bro. That's a good secondary, youthful, talented secondary. If they can get the clicking, because a lot of times a good secondary ain't just the talent. You know what I mean? They got to be able to communicate. You know what I mean? They got to be able to kind of feed off each other, know what the next person's doing, good communication, know I can I can lay off him, and you can, they can't just go out there and say, okay, we're gonna go play. Let's go do. So they get that chemistry together. If they get that chemistry together, that secondary might be a problem for a lot of teams where they're gonna be scared to throw. And if they can give a quarterback one more second to think, that might mean Aiden Hutchinson's sacks go up, Aleem McNeil's sacks go up, DJ Reader's, you know what I mean? Houston, you might can just dial it back and drop. You can play your foe and just send everybody. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, you got so many things you can do if you got a back half. You got them secondary that can cover, and you ain't got to worry about them getting toasted. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be dropping all the linebackers and everybody back scared. You ain't got to tiptoe. If they can play with an aggressiveness and without tiptoeing, bro, that can change the whole season right there with our offense. It can put us at a whole different, a scary level.
Oh, definitely. Because man, if we give our offense a few more chances, I like our chances.
I
I
do
really
too.
do. You know what I'm saying? I think our OC is she probably one of the best in the league. So you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like he's able to. Golf is comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like he know the offense, and you know what I'm saying? Like man, we got weapons all over the field. You give them
Hmm.
multiple. You give them a few more chances. A few more extra possessions, man. Like that can spell trouble for a lot of teams for sure.
A lot of teams, bro, and that's why it's so good because the way he building, yeah, we built him, we won the division, but I think he building. I mean, the whole thing is building to sustain for like that Super Bowl run, that depth, getting that depth. Last year, the depth kind of killed us. A lot of people, didn't they might have didn't see like when Jonah Jackson was gone. Um, who else? Laporta got hurt, but he came back. You know what I mean? But he still wasn't like Laporta. You know what I mean? When you get into that Super Bowl or you get into that NFC championship game, you done been beat down for a whole season. You gotta have them bench guys coming up. You
Right.
gotta have that depth. So that's what I'm loving about the squad. I believe our top 11 on offense and defense can go against anybody. You can match them up with anybody, I feel. But what's going to be on in that third and fourth quarter? You know what I'm saying? Can you rotate guys in and out at certain positions? And I like the depth. I like the depth. I like every depth spot except for wide receiver.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only place where we probably can't, sustain too many injuries. Uh,
Hmm.
it's gonna get real thin real quick.
Yeah. 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 I even like I say, uh, I don't want Sudfeld in there. I know for sure. But if Hendon Hooker, I think Hendon, if he did get in there, give him. Here, I don't need to see him this year. Do your thing, Jared Goff. Stay healthy. Don't worry about what I said in the past. You know what I mean? Stay healthy. Do your thing. Hendon Hooker next year could be a problem, though. I believe it right now. But it's good to know that if it is, he can come in because he looked good. Looked good running wise, throwing wise. But he still, even though he's an older quarterback at like 26, he still need more reps. He need more game reps. He need more, you know what I'm saying? Once he gets that more seasoning, I think Hendon Hooker is a great backup. Like I say, that backups for everything is looking real good. I
Yeah,
hate to even say it. The guy Fromm was looking good in the preseason. He was dropping dimes left and right, from Georgia.
yeah,
So,
yeah, man.
yeah.
I think it's just all adding up to man. I think a lot of optimism. You know what I'm saying? And we just ready to go. We just ready to see it happen, man. And it's shaping up to be an exciting season. The schedule ain't gonna
Hmm.
do us no favors, but that's the NFL. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
you just gotta go. You just gotta go win games, pretty much.
yeah. It's gonna be some good ones. Like I said, that first game is against the Rams. So I know it's like the NFL. They did that on purpose. They know that's a money maker.
Oh yeah,
Stafford going back. Yeah, they finna milk it. They milking it and milking it. I think it's in Detroit too. Uh,
yeah,
so Yeah, so they milking it. I ain't mad at them. That is must see TV. I think Stafford gonna get tired of him, especially if he keep losing to him. Yeah, he gonna be like, "Fuck you, NFL."
Hey, shit. I mean, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They gonna put that hot matchup.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it ain't even so much NFL. It's TV, the networks. Like, hey, we want that matchup. We
Yep,
need that
yep.
matchup. Schedule
We
maker.
need that
Schedule maker.
matchup.
We need that.
Yep, exactly. And then, I mean, I love it. You know what I mean? It's great. The Rams is a good up and coming team too. Even though they got Stafford, the oldest of the bunch, they got some good ones. With Puka Nuka and
Yeah.
they got a good young. They building a good young nucleus too. They're gonna be trouble next year. I don't know about this year as much, but next year I can see them being trouble. So
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. They
mhm,
still have their, what I'm saying? We were able to pluck Holmes out of there, but they
mhm,
still got that their core of, the front office. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
That's doing what they doing, and we were able to benefit off of it by getting Holmes out of there, and bring that mentality over to us, and so it,
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you. Like I say, when you say about the front office, a lot of times, uh, the team reflects of the front office. You know what I mean? You got a strong front office. It's gonna show. So we got a strong front office right now, and it's showing on the field. I remember we had weak damn near every year a weak front office. It showed on the field. So you gotta have that strong front office.
no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah. So I
So
got I got the schedule up there. Anybody out there that's watching still with us, checking us out, they go to schedule up there. Uh, the Rams, September the 8th. Say find tickets. I don't know if you're gonna find no tickets. It might be you might have to stand out in the parking lot and watch.
good luck, good luck.
Exactly. I want to go to that one in Dallas though. I ain't gonna lie to you. October 13th. I might try to see if I can get some tickets to that Dallas one. It's about
Yeah,
4 hours
might want to
away.
hurry up. It's a few of us that were looking at it. In sports talk. I know. Shout out to Berto Holmes and
Yeah.
Dre B down there. We were just talking
Hmm.
about it. I think Dre is going. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He went last year, I think, too.
yeah, yeah. And so
Hmm.
yeah, probably want to peek at him now. Just
Man. Yeah, I gotta get that money right first though. But I'm gonna peek at this money first.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because either that or that Memphis one. No, because they all kind of close. No, they ain't Memphis. That's some old Billy Strings. I don't know what that is. They just slid that in as a sponsor or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that I think the Tennessee ain't that far away either, too. But the Houston Texans game, that's like 5 hours away from me, six, something like that. But
Okay.
one of those, I gotta try to get to. I mean, I just want to get to one of the live ones. I ain't trying to be just. I'm older now. I ain't trying to be surrounded by 60,000 people. But I used to hate that at the Michigan State game, standing up and shit the whole game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how that went. Like, it was the same at the Michigan game in the student section. Like,
Yeah.
everywhere else, what I'm saying, you got the old blue hairs, they were sitting down, so you was fine.
Hmm.
But, in
Yeah.
the student section stand up the whole game. You're like, man,
Man, bro,
why did
that's it.
I buy these tickets?
Bro, I had season tickets. I sold my shit. After that, I went to 2 games. I said, nope, I'm not gonna keep doing this, bro. People were injured and stuff. They wouldn't sit down. Bro, have some respect. Sit down, man. Let me see. Bro,
No,
I sold them tickets. I said, bro, I ain't finna. Why I can see it better in the TV.
right.
I was pissed. I was like a little 18, 19-year-old, but I was pissed. I'm like, nope. Bro, I had to walk all up them damn stairs just to be able to see somebody hold back in front of me the whole time while you standing on the bleachers the whole time. Bro,
Man,
I ain't paid for this. I love the enthusiasm, but I was like, no, I can watch it I'm gonna eat good and watching the TV. I'm gonna sit on this couch.
No doubt, for sure. Yeah, that's the biggest difference between college and pro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to Ford Field, you can choose different sections. You know what I'm saying? They got,
Mm-hmm.
they got different sections that, it has different comfort levels and different types of chairs, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, in certain, most sections, people ain't just standing up the whole game. You know what I'm saying? I think it is similar to college in the end zones. Yeah, that's where a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the craziest fans, what I'm saying, they be wanting to catch the ball that's getting,
Yeah,
that's where all the drunks be, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't want to sit down that way.
Exactly. Yeah, cause the last two games I went to was college games. I went when my daughter go to school at. I went to their football game. It was pretty hype. They, it was a smaller division, and I went to Louisiana Tech game. Shout out to Kenneth Dixon. You know what I mean? Out of Strong, he right in the same city right here. One of my brother's best friends. Cool dude. You know what I mean? He ended up playing for the Ravens, Baltimore Ravens, and the New York Jets.
Okay.
So yeah, we let my son talk to him when he was young. Out he had a game there. So Louisiana Tech game was pretty live too. You know what I mean? But I want to make it to a pro game because that's all I've been to mostly is the college ones.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I actually want to make it. I actually want to make it to, some of the, the HBCU like
Man.
SWAC games and stuff like that.
Bro, I don't understand it, bro. When you said that, I'm kind of pissed at myself because I ain't but like an hour from Grambling.
Yeah, you right down there in the middle of everything. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah.
ain't been to not one of them, bro. We ain't been to not one. Southern, all of them, they just not. Jackson, Mississippi ain't even in the far. I went to Greenville not too long ago. Well, it's been like a year though.
Okay.
They ain't. I ain't. Jackson was right there when your baby Dion was playing, and I
Okay.
ain't even go. You know what I'm saying? I don't be getting out like I used to, but just thinking about it when you said that, I'm like, damn, shit, it's Grambling. I drive through to go to Ruston, and it's like signs right there. It's like turn right there. You right in front of all them jokers. I still don't never go.
Man, yeah, that's a tour I want to make. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to like a FAMU game, or all this like the SWAC, MEAC. You know what I'm saying? Some of them
Mm-hmm.
games. You know what I'm saying? See some of the bands, and you know what I'm saying, some of that stuff. Like I've only HBCU band I've seen in person was they came one of the, I forget what team it was that came up here to play Saginaw Valley.
Yeah.
They had some events with them here. Like it was a big deal. Like, you got an HBCU band up here, like all of the high schools and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like they was
I think
all
I
the
remember.
kids
How
going.
long ago was that? I think I
I
remember that.
want to
I
say it
don't
was
remember.
last year. It was last
Yeah.
year.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And so, yeah, it was last season.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, that was a big thing, and that's what kind of got my mind thinking about it again. Like, man, like I wanna, I wanna hit some of them areas, even along the East Coast, North Carolina A&Ts, and you know what I'm saying, some of them schools as well. Just
Mm-hmm.
really hit that black college circuit,
Yeah.
and see all the, like, because that's culture. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's, you got the bands and, you know what I'm saying, the different things going on. And man, I want to hit a Southern tailgate. You know what I'm saying. I've been
Man,
seeing.
that tailgate.
I
That
wa-
tailgate probably the bomb.
Man, I seen them cats where they had, man, them must wrapped a gator in bacon and grilled that mug. I'm like, oh.
Hey, Jeff don't even care about the game after
Nah,
that.
not at all. See, I might be asleep.
Yeah.
Wake me up at halftime or something. Hey, the
Hey,
band about to
bro,
play. Oh, okay.
he be sleeping just like this, man, on his belly. Like,
Man,
that's it.
just wake me up for the band. Just wake me
Is
up.
it time to go?
It's halftime, bro. The band's battle of the bands. All right, let's go.
Hey, dog, for real though, if you ain't been to one of them games or tailgate, dog, that's a beautiful thing. I ain't gonna lie. It's a beautiful thing. I'll stop up, don't even know the people. Everybody know I don't care. Even when I'm in like real life, I'm gonna pull up on you. I might just say, "Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?" We gonna give. We might. They be like, "Damn, you know everybody." I'm like, I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? But I probably never see him again in my life. But
Man,
I knew him right then.
and for sure, that
Yeah.
that's the beautiful thing about the tailgate. You see, the only tailgating I've done is up here. You know what I'm saying? Which has been cool. You know what I'm saying? My uncle's a Michigan State alumnus, so I used to go to tailgates there, and I've been to Michigan tailgates and stuff like that, and they've been cool. They've been
Yeah.
cool. You know what I'm saying? People are very friendly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know nobody, and I got like 5 hot dogs. Hey, grab something. All right, cool.
Yeah, they be giving away. Get this, hey bro, I ain't taking none of it home. You better grab some. Like, all right, I heard you. Yeah, come.
Man, point me to that cooler's full of Bud. That cooler's full of Bud Light. That's like I don't even drink, bro. But all right,
The
I
fourth,
tell the homies like, hey, the beer over.
man,
So
bro.
that's up here. So I know it's what I'm saying it's even more than another level down there.
Oh,
And what I'm saying
yeah,
it's our
bro.
folks at that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it gotta be. Bro. I gotta put that on my list though. When you said that, I don't know why I gotta put that on the list because, like I say, I've been to a couple tailgates and like I said, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? Any tailgate, but like you said, the HBCUs, it just gotta be on a different level. You already know it gotta be on a different level. And not to have experienced that, I'm kind of kicking my damn self right now. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Especially being so close. Uh, and I know I ain't, when I go, you see this, you see your eyes get big. You want to just go to, like you say, you've been blew your stomach up.
No doubt. But, yeah, you right there, man. Like what they call is it Georgia, Florida? Is it like the biggest cocktail party?
uh,
What I'm saying, like man, like all of that.
yeah.
Like you right down in
I think Georgia, like 8 hours away from me. I'm like, what I'm saying? I'm right at the bottom, like right, like I can go 10 minutes and I'm in Louisiana. So I'm
there.
right, like Grambling is like right there. You know what I mean? Southern, I don't think Southern is a little bit farther. I don't forgot what other one's close. But like in that Louisiana, Mississippi, that whole little around Texas, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. It's a couple hours, like 4 hours away, well, about 5 hours away from Houston. So it ain't really like a tough drive. It more be like I work too much. You know what I mean? It's always
Right.
like I'm working. You know what I mean? So, but I gotta be able to say, hey, bro, I ain't coming in today.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, you got a few to hit down that way, you know what I'm saying? My little cousin, he was in the band at Jackson State, so you know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
never was able to catch him down there, but man, like yeah, it's so many down there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to make a list, you know what I'm saying, and kind of check them off, you know.
Hmm.
Uh, it's man, uh, there's so many HBCUs down there.
Man, real
Want to
talk.
hit them.
That's real talk. You know what I mean? It's. I don't know about Florida. I don't like going to Florida, but the traveling through all the water and shit. Uh,
Yeah. Man, yeah,
but
that gotta be a thing. Yeah, I don't know, but man, uh, yes, it's so many. It's so many that
yeah,
I would love to, uh, man, I would love to make a
yeah,
tour for sure.
yeah, yeah. I feel you on that though. That's something that would be dope. I'm quite sure anybody else, you know what I mean? That's got to be on a list if they ain't been the one. And you touching close to 50 or something, that got to be on the list to say, hey man, I got to check this out. You know what I mean? Just to we talked about it when we first got here. We just ain't never went. We wanted to see the bands and the whole experience, the band, the tailgating, the game. The game is like last damn near because you want to just see the band go and the tailgate and kick it with cats that's all amped up and you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And the energy and stuff. And then you say, okay, the game, okay, who? Yeah, I ain't really even there. I ain't rooting for neither one of them.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you right there. So you got Grambling right there. Man, you got Alcorn State.
Alcorn State, yeah.
It's Jackson State, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you got Alabama
I ain't
State.
getting none. Yeah, yeah. And like I say, Mississippi got quite a few too. I just be cautious about going to Mississippi. No, I ain't.
Yeah,
yeah,
yes, yeah, daytime driving, daytime
yeah,
driving in
yeah,
daytime. Don't let
yeah.
the night catch you.
Man, it's like I don't know. I got this. I be having this thought in my head. Like you see the movies or the shows called uh what is it? Trapped or caught overboard or
uh,
abroad.
man,
Like you
shit.
go to Russia, you go take a trip to Russia, and you end up never being able to leave again. Brittany Griner type of shit.
Yeah.
You feel like that in Mississippi. Like I'm gonna go there and it's gonna be like, oh damn.
Man, yeah,
They have been done Trump something. They've been done made some shit up or something.
yeah. That's the only unfortunate piece. You know what I'm saying? Traveling while black, of course. But man, yeah, you right in the middle, shit, man. Yeah, Mississippi
Yeah,
Valley State.
yeah.
Man, it's so many.
It's a lot of them, bro. They all right
You
in
can
this
go the
little
other way.
area.
Go to Texas. You got Texas Southern. You know what I'm saying?
You got them on this side, that side. They like surrounding. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So I just
Prairie View.
Prairie View.
Man, there's
Yeah.
so many.
Yeah. But yeah, that is a thought. I gotta put that on the list. I don't need to go to all of them. I need to see one or two. Grambling, I always ever since Eddie Robinson, I always wanted to. I don't know why. That's one I ain't been to. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely need to go
you
to
got
that.
one of your state. You know what I'm saying? You got
Huh?
what's that Pine Bluff, Arkansas Pine Bluff,
Yeah,
right there.
Arkansas Pine Bluff. Yeah, they.
Yeah.
I don't know about them though. My daughter wanted to go there, and we like, nah. They playing it right in the hood.
They usually are. They usually are. You go to Jackson State, that's where they at.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where they at.
But Pine Bluff was there because Pine Bluff is that's like mini, like a Saginaw.
Yeah, yeah, shit. Yeah, you seen at Jackson State, them was broken the locker
Yeah,
room. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They stealing
yeah.
chains.
Love my people, man, but y'all gotta chill, bro. Sometimes let's enjoy ourselves, man. Where
Man,
I'm living at now. It's like not where I live at, but where I work at. It's like, damn, I be seeing. I talk to my guys. I be like seeing little remnants of Saginaw and that shit in the city. I be like, man, bro, they got young kids dying. They all banging. And I'm like, oh, bro, man, god damn, bro. Y'all got. I know I was young cat. I did my thing. I understand, but shit, man, come on. I just want to go get my ice cream and go and get back in the car, bro. Hey, don't bring out J Jack and J Jack won't come out. Leave me alone. Just let me go and do what I gotta do, man. Leave people alone. Stop all that crazy stuff, bro. I don't know, bro.
man.
I love the streets. I love my dudes, but some like I don't know what's going on. The water is like, woo,
For sure, for sure.
yeah. You know what I mean? But it's a beautiful thing to have them spots. You know what I mean? To be able to go to them games though. I always wanted to. My son's a little older now. I ain't never had the money to be able to take him like that. I ain't afraid to say that. I done had bread, but I never had to. At the times, it feel like when games came about to be able to say, "Hey, let's go to these games."
Right.
And so that's something that now my son 20, one of them 14. I'd be like, damn, I could have took them to more games, but we didn't. So, that's something I got to think about this year. 'Cause I want my 14-year-old to be able to go to the game and chill and be able to see cats. And, a good thing about it is even when I was going to Michigan State at one point in time, I took my little cousins and my little brother, and they were little kids to let them see. Even a couple years ago when I was headed to Michigan, I drove my daughter by Michigan State. And for the longest, she wanted to attend Michigan State just because it becomes something in their minds that ain't just something on TV. It's something that they can see, touch. You know what I mean? When you take them and just be able to see it.
Right.
So that helps the youth. You get a lot of youth that ain't never they don't feel they can attain. They don't see it. They don't believe in it. You know what I mean? It ain't something that's close. So if you got any youth or you got any kids, man, it's invaluable to be able to get them to a game or even drive them by a campus or drive them to see somebody, make them so that they can. It's something that they can see, and not just because they feel like they can't because it's on TV. It ain't something that it ain't something close. So
Right.
yeah. So if you got any kids out there, get them to some games, get them to some universities, let them see something besides something silly, or just something that they feel they something they feel they can do. Get them to something they feel they can't do.
Yep. No doubt.
Yeah, yeah. So we touching an hour and 15 now, bro. I mean, this the first one for the season. We came on a Sunday. We was gonna get on Saturday. You know what I mean? But Jeff was doing his thing. He hitting them highways, flipping left to right, going here, there, and there. Where how was how was it though for you yesterday?
Another trip with the family, man. The last little getaway before school started here in September, right after Labor Day. So
Yeah,
this is the last little, little family thing, man. Went down and, what I'm saying, had a little fun with the kids, man. And, now it's time for them to, get their mind back toward
yeah,
school about to start. So,
yeah,
let's,
yeah,
let's get it together. So,
yeah. No doubt, no doubt. I think my son been in school for 2 weeks now. I think they've been in school 2, 3 weeks. I forgot, but I think this is the second week. But
okay.
yeah, they only go to school 4 days a week. They don't
Man.
go on Mondays.
Okay, yeah,
Hmm.
I like that too. You know what I'm saying? I wish that more school districts start to look at shorter time in school. There's
Hmm.
studies that show, what I'm saying, they don't need to be in school 5 days. What I'm saying, they in there all day. In there super early, and what I'm
Hmm.
saying, it don't lead to better educational outcomes. I'm saying,
Yeah.
you can shorten the day and you can shorten the week. Actually be more
Hmm.
effective.
Well, I think they actually do like every day, like an hour more than they used to do.
Hmm.
So that hour, 4 days is like that Monday gone, like 4 hours of what they wouldn't have did. You know what I mean? So instead of getting out at 3, I think they get out at 4. I forgot, but I think it's like just an hour of 4 days.
Okay.
So yeah, so but I know they love it. I mean, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Shit, I was like, damn, why they didn't think about that when I was in
Man,
school?
would have been dope. Would have been dope.
You
Some of
know,
my Sunday shenanigans would have been cool because I wouldn't have to get up on Monday.
I'm telling you, I saw me tell my son, hey, it's Sunday, you gotta get ready for school. But we ain't got school on Monday. Say, God damn, I forgot. My bad.
Man,
Yeah. So, but yeah. But other than that, man, we had fun. Everybody, man, we appreciate everybody that rocked with us to kick with us on this show. If you can, share it. If you're gonna watch it later, we appreciate you. You watched it now, we appreciate you no matter what. As long as you watched it or you kicked it with us, man, it's nothing but love because you ain't have to. So, uh, Jeff, you got anything you want to kick it with them or tell them about before we leave?
man, just man, glad to be back. What I'm saying, we waiting on these lines to make a move, man, and so we ready for them to. Well, we already restored the roar, so we just trying to roar some more.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh yeah, one more thing too. I seen the kickball tournament, so salute to Chucky Lawrence. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody. I see Arthur Eddie won two times in a row. So salute to everybody that was participating and made it a good fun event. You know what I mean? Hopefully they keep rolling events out there and keep anything down of what could be bad. You know what I mean? Had them good events, raise the morale of the city, have some good things going on. You know what I mean? One thing about like cities, you got Chicago and Detroit, and you got a lot of violent cities too. But a lot of times they don't mess up the entertainment. So that's one thing y'all gotta learn is stop messing up the entertainment. You feel me? So salute to the kickball talent, Chucky Lawrence, and everybody that was involved in that.
For sure, for sure.
Hmm. And we're gonna get on up off here. Salute to you if you want to check out what we did or what conversations we had earlier, you can always watch this at any point in time. You can go and watch any of our older ones too. We plan on being on next Saturday. And we're just gonna have a good time. You know what I mean? We love talking sports, and we're gonna hope to enjoy and love the comments that come so we can talk and kick sports with you too, and just enjoy the whole game, man. Life ain't forever, so enjoy every day because every day ain't promised. So what you got right now, take advantage of it and enjoy it. And that's what we trying to do by kicking it with sports and kicking it with y'all. So everybody that puts like on there, that shared it, or let me see. I had some names. I know I seen Devon Kid Collins on there. Salute to you. You know what I mean? Uh, Henry Sales. I seen there. Scheme Tyron Horsey. Salute to you, bro. I see you keep doing your thing. Michael Evans, Sports Talk Texas. Salute to Catherine Rivers. A lot of people, you know what I mean? Salute to the whole everybody that's rocking with us, man. And I see a lot of the same names, so that's dope that you're still rocking with us. So every time that we come on, a lot of times the best things is seeing people that rock with you consistently. So we salute, we appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
y'all.
Yes, sir. We out of here. Catch y'all next week.